What's up, YouTubeites? Welcome to Lords of the Long Box presents the CovrPrice Top 10 plus 1 for the week ending, I don't know, March, we're going to say, March 14th, because 13 is an unlucky number. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. We got an interesting list today. A lot of, you know what? I think a lot of people get it 5 for 10, 6 for 10s. Pretty easy list, right? That's always an easy list. But while you guys are congregating, you know what? We haven't said, you guys are sick of it, but I like it. So you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to say the word as soon as I find say the word here.
Do something different.
Do something. You want something different?
Do the Doobie Brothers one, man.
Do my intro that I got.
The video game one?
Yeah, let's do that video game one.
Oh, you just want to see it because of her. Well, you know what I'm
I
going
love
to do?
it.
Let's do some metal, man.
Oh,
I'm going to go DJ Zephyr.
Yes.
Here we go. While you guys are congregating.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Pimp, when you're ready, your 6 minutes starts now. Check this out.
Yo, if that doesn't get you ready, let's... Yeah. Oh, I recommend a movie. I saw it the other day. I don't know. It has nothing to do with the show or anything. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called The Wave.
Oh, I
It's
thought you were going
pretty
to say the
cool.
Batman.
No. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. It's
The
pretty cool.
Wave.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's about like I don't know, an afterlife maybe. I don't know, but like in a really weird, druggy kind of way. It's pretty cool. It's actually a pretty cool movie.
Is that the other one where you die and then you go and...
Well, no, I mean, he takes this hallucinogenic drug, but then weird shit starts to happen, and then, like it's very DMT-ish. I don't know.
that has
interesting.
Ryan's name written all over
It was a cool movie. Justin Long's in it. It's pretty good.
All right. Well, shout out to DJ Zephyr for that dope scratch. For those who know about DJing, he scratches hamster style, meaning the crossfader is used on the other side. The reason why is he was part of a group called the Bulletproof Scratch Hamsters. Right? Dope. Well, I mean, Invisible Scratch Pickles might not bulletproof scratch hamsters, right?
I mean, whatever.
Speaking of hamsters, Darkside Jedi, say what's up.
The hamster is sleeping right now in my head. Hey, it's Tuesday night, and we are ready to do a cool top 11. We got a lot of DC on this list. It's cool. I'm excited.
Yeah. Speaking of cool, Manimal, say what's up.
Oh, I'm glad you said speaking of cool manimal. I wasn't sure who you were going to go with on that.
I know. I was like, you got to see. You guys should know by now. Whatever you say, I segue to the next person. So you're setting up Justin right now.
You had no idea what you're saying, so it could have been Justin or me at that point.
All right. So now you know you're setting up Justin. Say what's good to the people.
Me or Justin?
Me?
No, Zach.
Oh, what's up, everybody?
All right, Justin. Well, I guess you don't get any cool segue.
This is
Speaking
the
of
best
everybody.
segue. Well, let me tell you, I think the start of the show with Ryan talking is probably better than what we were talking pre-show.
I know.
We've
We're
been
just,
talking
it's a
about
comic book show, and he
stuff.
just says, by the way, I saw this movie about
there was something about
hallucinogenics.
that song that like reminded me of it. I guess I don't know. It was a cool movie.
Well, the people don't even want to know what we were talking about pre-show. So
No, we don't.
Yeah.
And if you want, hit up Ryan C. Love on Facebook to see a possible Lord's intro of him playing. What is that thing?
Yeah, it's called a hand pan. It's really cool.
Ryan
I need
gets
to get
down on the
better at it,
hand
though.
pan. I mean,
just
send it
post it
to me, and I'm gonna remix it and add some beats to it.
I just added
Ryan,
another one.
yeah. Anyway, so before we get off the rails, I think we already are, though, by the way. This show is sponsored by our friends over at Price Guide, CovrPrice.com for all your price guides, collections, and trends. Sign up for a free trial or $6.99 a month, and you can get your shakers, your movers, and this here top 10 list. Also, our friends at Key Collectibles. Go Facebook.com or Instagram.com, Key Collectibles, for all your pressing, submitting, and cleaning needs that you need, facilitating needs, and con season's right around the corner. Literally, WonderCon is coming, sneaking right up on us. Speaking of which, our friends KRS Comics is going to have a booth at WonderCon, and tomorrow, this bad boy drops.
Oh yeah.
Silk #4, the Mike Mayhew variant cover. Mike Mayhew seems to just be doing better and better. So use the discount code of LOTLB to get 10% off any KRS Comics exclusives. For some reason, all the Silk variants just look dope, man. I think people just dig
really are
drawing
cool.
them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's get right to it, boys and girls. This is the Cover Price Top 10 for the week ending March 14th, 15th, right around there. Who cares? We're just rounding it off, So let's get right into it. Justin or Zach, what do we got for the runner-up?
Yes, so the runner-up should not be much of a surprise for everyone, but we've got Batman #6 from 2012. So while DC's New 52 was primarily underwhelming, the highlight of the relaunch was Snyder and Capullo's Batman run. Not only is this run celebrated, but it also delivered the Court of Owls, unarguably one of the best new additions to Batman's Rogue Gallery. However, the first appearance of the Court of Owls is rather complicated. It's even more complex than your typical first cameo versus first full appearance debate. Issue 2 of this run features the first mention of the Court of Owls and the first appearance of Talon, their assassin. Then in issue 3, you see a photo of a few of the members wearing their owl masks, and then a painting featuring a different group near the end of the issue. In issue 4, we get a cameo appearance of new members via a monitor on the last page. Finally, in issue 6, we see the current Court of Owls physically for the first time with their current masked members. There's plenty of room to debate the true first appearance. However, issue 6 outsells them all, making it the de facto winner. With hopes of seeing the court in the next Batman film, this book began quickly trending with 20 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 137%. High sale $550 for CGC 9.8.
Yeah, arguably the Snyder Capullo one really kind of gave Batman a really new reboot on life. And I think our friend
good run.
John Wynn has a Talon and Court of Owls original art.
I believe so. A splash page.
Yeah. Yeah, John doesn't collect comics anymore, but he went into a whole new different world with doing original art, and it's quite frankly disgusting how much.
I want to thank Justin. He sold me his Batman collection, his New 52 collection years ago. What was it, like 4 years ago, 3 years ago?
was it me or Autumn?
Yeah, you sent in. I mean, I haven't even opened the box.
Oh
But
yeah,
now
that's
I'm
right.
now
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Give 'em back,
Long
dude.
ones ago.
No, man. No.
Send back.
I was
keep
more.
All right, so runner-up for this week's list is Batman #6. So you could quite fall off next week. We shall see, man. I have a feeling it will. But let's get right to the top 10, boys and girls. If you didn't pay attention to a trailer dropped, I want to say 3 or 4 days ago, I want to say. I mean, it kind of fell under the radar. Not a lot of people talked about it. What do we got for number 10?
Yeah, I like this one a lot. DMZ #1. This is a Vertigo title back in 2005. Of course, Brian Wood on this. So the full trailer, like TiVo said, it's going to be on HBO. It has met with mixed reactions due to some of its major departures from the original
HBO
comic
Max,
series.
I think, actually. I think it's
Yeah.
HBO Max exclusive, yeah.
And then, so with that being said, anticipation for the new Rosario Dawson-driven series moved 13 copies this week, had a 7-day uptrend of 329%. And had a high sale of $395 for a CGC at 9.8.
Yeah, I've never read DMZ, but the trailer, I mean, there are some really nice, cool looking visuals that they have, like in the city landscape and everything. Essentially, the story is I guess the island of Manhattan, New York, is closed off to the rest of the world, and it's it's basically Escape from New York. It's just imprisoned, and everything goes, and then Rosario Dawson's character, I think, is trying to go back into the DMZ, which is basically the island of Manhattan. For those who don't live in the East Coast, Manhattan is really an island kind of to its own. So that's the premise of it. So it sounds a lot like Escape from New York, really, if you think about it. But I'm down, man. Anytime we get it. But interesting that it's going on HBO Max. I meant, and not. But you know what? That's good though. HBO Max needs some good series, as opposed to just one-off movies every now and then. So I'm looking forward.
I mean, doesn't it make sense it's going there? I mean, it's Vertigo, so DC, and most of DC's there.
Yeah, but
Sandman went to Netflix, so I mean, it really doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's weird how they optioned these things off, and maybe DMZ one was optioned when HBO Max was already launched, because I think Sandman was in development long before HBO Max came, and so they already had a deal with Netflix. And what was the other one? The Robert Downey Jr. one? Sweet Tooth. Yeah, that's another DC that ended up on Netflix as well. So I have a feeling those were in development before HBO Max came. So that contractually they have to go and put it on there, and then it'll end up being on HBO Max eventually. But number 10 on the list is DMZ #1 from Vertigo 2005. What do we got up for number 9?
Here's Timeless #1. This is the Mark Buckingham third print. On the right-hand side of this print, there is a female Black Panther with white hair. There's speculation that this could be an alternate reality version of Storm and T'Challa's daughter. While there's no confirmation of this, sales were briskly moving all week, with 35 copies tracked at a 7-day uptick of 145%, and it had a high sale of $20 for a raw copy.
So why do I have a feeling this is like some tied to Tosin somehow or something along those lines, right? I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, long ago we had heard that before T'Challa or Chadwick Boseman, passed away tragically at a very young age, that what we were told was that he was going to marry Storm. And that was going to be the storyline, and she was going to be the queen of T'Challa, or the queen of Wakanda, this, that, and the other. And that's where Storm was going to make her appearance, because it kind of makes sense, right? It doesn't have to be exactly with the comics, but if you have a character who's from African descent, why not have them in the War for Wakanda? I think it's what it's called, right? What is the Black Panther 2 called? What is the title? Is it the War of Wakanda or
Black Panther 2?
Black Panther 2. So the other Wakanda, that's the Disney Plus series then, right? So because they're having 2 of them. All right, so Timeless #1, third print variant for those specking on. I don't know what they're specking on, to be honest with you, but go for it, man.
There's a Black Panther with white hair, so you gotta grab it.
So it's like an elderly Black Panther? I don't know, man. So, well, you had red suit Black Panther, what they were calling Red Panther, which made no sense. Yeah. So, all right. So number 9 is Timeless #1, the Mark Buckingham third print variant. What do we got for number 8?
So still following the hotness of Batman being out, we got Batman #2. So with the Batman heating up the box office, many walked out of the film discussing what might be next for Robert Pattinson's Batman. While there's a spoiler-filled hint at where the next film could go, many fans are hoping for an appearance of the Court of Owls. Robert Pattinson was recently asked about the court, and he responded that the Court of Owls is probably going to be in the sequel. I mean, I'm literally just guessing. This bit of speculation helped the first appearance of Talon, the court's assassin, and the court's first mention in his issue to take off. Though with much debate around the court's first appearance, the market still favors issue number 6. CovrPrice tracked 40 copies, sold at a 7-day trend of 130%, with a high sale of $60 for a CGC 9.4, with Raws at a fair market value of $30.
Wow. So I mean,
another
think,
Batman book. Hey Ryan, how's that complete lot?
It's
awesome. Get that shit back, dude.
It's still in the box. I mean, shit.
I even have New 52. I even have New 52 Batman shit. That was, and then I don't even collect DC that much.
There's a lot of variants for these books too. They did
Yeah.
the whole. I think first 1 through 10 really has different variants.
I think Quarter Owls has been rumored for at least 2 or 3 years now that I can recall. There's always been murmurs of a Court of Owls
They
being
did it
developed.
on Gotham.
Gotham, yeah.
Real quick. I mean, it was like
And the next Arkham game, that's going to be all with the courts.
Yeah.
Like Arkham, what's it called? Gotham Knights. That's
Yeah.
going to be dropping at the end of this year. That's all like Court of Owls related.
Yeah, I hope they do it, because, we've already seen a lot of Batman's rogues through all the different iterations of Batman, and there's, believe it or not, there's still a segment of the fandom that doesn't like the Batman.
there's
Because
people that hate it.
Well, it's because there's Zack Snyder, Ben Affleck, the fanboys. You know what I mean? And they nitpick it. It's like he was getting his butt kicked. I was like, dude, he's been Batman for like 2 years. It's like, we don't need. He's not a perfect Batman. So, but for me being a Marvel fan, but even before that being just a movie fan, I mean, the Batman to me was great. So these guys nitpicking it because they want Zack Snyder back to do whatever he's doing. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous why they want to bash it, but why can't we just celebrate all things DC, Marvel, Image, and
that's what I'm
everything?
saying. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, except for Bloodshot. Just kidding. Just kidding. I haven't watched Bloodshot in the movie theaters. Damn it! I was craving for it. This was right before the pandemic. I was craving for any comic book movies, but you're gonna have to wait for a few of these DC titles. They all got pushed back like 3 months, and the bizarre thing is Shazam got moved up 6 months, which kind of weird, right? And Flash is going to be the last movie now that comes out in 2023. Do we see a reboot of the DCEU via Flashpoint? Maybe. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Why would they change it all up unless But that's something Feige would do. But we don't know what's going to happen. There's everybody's talking about there's a merger with Discovery and AT&T are giving out DC Comics, so we shall see, man. I mean, hey, the more comic book movies, the better. I was a little disappointed they pushed back all the DC movies. I was like, man, 2022 is going to be a great year for comic book films, and now like 2 or 3 of them have been moved to 2023. But we shall see, man. We shall see. Doctor Strange in Ultimate Multiverse of Madness is coming out next, though. I cannot wait. Oh my god. I might cancel my Thursday show just to go see it.
I haven't watched any trailers for that, and I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to go into that thing raw, super raw.
Raw, baby.
I'm going to go into you raw.
So exciting.
By the way, this show is not for children. Batman number 2 from 2011 coming in at number 8. Number 7 shouldn't surprise you at all since this trailer damn near broke the internet.
Oh, it was epic. Star Wars Darth Vader number 6 from Marvel Comics. This is volume 2 of the Darth Vader run, of course. So if you saw the Kenobi trailer last week for Disney Plus, then you saw clear shots of the Inquisitors as well as the Grand Inquisitor, whose first full appearance is in Darth Vader number 6. Was already on fire before the trailer because of the speculations that Robert Friend would be playing him. And the rumors were true. Last week we did do 38 copies sold with a 7-day uptrend of 161% and a high sale of a CGC 9.8 for $600.
What?
Not bad.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got one for sale if anybody wants one.
I bet you do.
As a really good friend of yours, I think you should gift me one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe St. Patrick's Day gift or something. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take it raw. I'll give it to me raw. I don't need a slab copy. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you got quite a few of them.
Tim wants to read it.
Yeah, but I think I have this series because I've been collecting the Darth Vader. I was collecting the Vader run, so the Star Wars the Vader run. I just got to go dig in my long boxes and find them because when the Star Wars relaunched under Marvel, I was collecting all Star Wars, even Princess Leia, and pretty sure Darth Vader too. Because I know because I have Darth Vader number 2, which is the first appearance of who? Chrysanthemum? Is that his first appearance?
Volume 1, number 1 is Black Chrysanthemum.
So is this volume 2 of Darth Vader?
Volume 2. Yeah, this is the 2017 series. This is the better run.
Damn it.
In my opinion.
Damn it. I don't have it then. Yeah, I have the first volume of Darth Vader, which was a great read too, by the way. But there you go. So number 7 on the list, Darth Vader, number 6 from 2017. Great cover too. Very dope. Is it possible to get back-to-back Star Wars on the list? I think so.
It is Star Wars High Republic Adventures #2. And while he had a cameo appearance in High Republic Adventures #1, the second issue features the first full appearance of Marchion Ro. Marchion has been a key adversary across the High Republic titles, seemingly controlling the Levelers, aka the Nameless. The Levelers are weapons or creatures of immense power that can nullify and disconnect Jedi from the Force, and even turn them into stone. Marchion's influence over the Levelers makes him an immense threat to the Jedi. After this reveal, fans rushed out to pick up a copy of the already trending first appearance. Last week, we tracked 52 copies. It had a 7-day uptrend of 117% and had a high sale of $150 for a CGC Raw. I'm sorry, a CGC copy. We've said Raw so much.
I know. I have this. I've been pulling all the Star Wars High Republic and all the variants. So I mean, I have all this. When Star Wars High Republic came out, I told the big stew of my LCS, pull every Star Wars High Republic and everything and all the variants. So
pretty cover. Who's the artist on that?
Jeez, I forget off the top of my head. I think it's the same guy who does the interiors. His last name is right there. Tulibo.
You're a
Max
dweebo.
Debo.
Tulibo.
All right. Somebody in the live chat put in the correct title on
Harvey.
that one.
It's Harvey Tulibo.
Harvey Talibo. There you go. There we go. Halfway through the list, boys and girls. So let's hear from our sponsor,
MySlabs.com. Real quick. He's from the Philippines there.
Oh, really? There you go. There's
Filipino
tons of great Filipino artists. And one of them is in the live chat. Our friend Noel Lane Flores. Shout out to Lane Flores doing the art on Dreamwalker #1.
Beautiful
soon to be
stuff.
Dreamwalker #2. The first appearance of Tavo. Oh. So here's our sponsor, MySlabs. There's now selling raw comics. So check them out.
Tired of paying 10%, 15%, or more to sell your cards, comics, and digital collectibles? How does 1% sound? Too good to be true? Well, not anymore. MySlabs.com is the web's premier user-driven marketplace for buying and selling slabbed cards, sealed wax, and now slabbed comics and digital collectibles. So the next time you're forced to pay 10% or more to sell something from your collection, head over to MySlabs.com and join the 1% revolution.
Yeah, so you can sell individual copies, or you can sell sets, which is pretty cool. So if you have like 1 through 10 or 1 through 20, you go on MySlab. So it's still relatively new, so there's not a lot on there. But go peep them out, and if you sign up for a seller, tell them who sent, where you heard from. Tell them the Lord sent you. Shout out to Sizzle Magic for the $5.99 super chat. He didn't even ask for anything. He just said, "Here's $5, $6. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, man." There you go. Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures #2 from IDW. WWW. We were just talking about wrestling earlier. All right, what do we got for number 5?
Number 5, we've got a new book. We got Captain Carter #1, the animation variant, the 1 in 25. This What If animated variant of Captain Carter #1 was already gearing up to be one of the hottest books of the week. High-priced pre-orders set the bar for this high-demand issue. Tracked 67 copies sold, 7-day trend of 95%. High sale of $95 for a raw copy. While the fair market value has since settled to $60, sales have been moving back upwards to those initial high values.
Well, I hope this bunch up on price of Exiles #3, which technically isn't Captain Carter per se, but it is Captain. A lot of people, you know how collectors are. So it was like the Exiles #3 where they showed kind of Peggy Carter with the shield as Captain America, but this one is truly, and I dig, like, the cover is exactly like the animation style of the show What If. And congratulations to the What If team. They won a Critics' Choice Award for Best Animated Series, whatever that means. But yeah, they won, and the animation in it is spectacular. A spectacular animation. I like to watch the last 2 episodes again, because those were by far the best when they're all fighting kind of crazy Ultron.
Yeah.
I mean that is so dope. I can't wait for season 2 of What If. Come on DC, give us an Elseworld series. Come on, do it. Jesus, come on. I mean, I know they have one-offs like Speeding Bullets and Superman Red Sun. This, but they don't have like an ongoing like What If 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just they do these one-offs, and you know what? The Elseworld stories are fantastic. I actually love them, man. It's a different take on the DC world. Speeding Bullets is what if Superman was Batman, right?
Yeah.
And then Superman Red Sun, which is an animated series, is what if like Superman crash landed in like Russia or something like that. It's kind of crazy. But the show is pretty good too. Or the animated series is pretty good too. And speaking of that, and if you haven't seen The Long Halloween parts 1 and 2, see it. Go see it. I don't know if you should see it before the Batman or after the Batman, because I think it's a bit spoilerish if you see it. What do you guys think? If you get for the
No, I don't think
No,
so.
it doesn't matter.
One thing,
Yeah.
but I mean, you wouldn't know that going in.
I mean, can we talk spoilers now? It's been out for what, 2 weeks?
I wouldn't.
All right.
I still have people that have not seen it. It's fun, and there are people
are you
in the comic book
serious?
world. Yeah, and there are people in the comic book world. So
Did they give a reason why?
no, didn't really
They're
ask.
they're just deadless.
Slow
They
to
have no
see,
soul.
I don't know.
Slow souls inside. I mean, it's already hitting 500 million worldwide, and it's getting a China release on March 18th. So I think this could be a $1 billion movie for DC. So
Yeah.
$1 billion. I'm trying to think the
And
last.
a makeup Oscar for Penguin.
What was the last $1 billion movie? Was it Aquaman for DC? Did Aquaman? I think Aquaman did $1 billion, right?
Yeah,
I
I
thought
would think so.
remember.
Yeah, because I know Wonder Woman 84 didn't, because that was like a day-and-day release. But I think Aquaman did $1 billion, and prior to that, I don't think Wonder Woman didn't do $1 billion. Batman vs Superman didn't do $1 billion. Justice League didn't do $1 billion. So but like I said, it's always in the world of Marvel, it's Spider-Man. In the world of DC, it's Batman. People are gonna, it doesn't matter who's under the cowl. People love Batman. Going all the way back to Michael Keaton and except for George Clooney. I'm sorry, George Clooney, but
Nipples.
bat nips. Sorry, man. All right, number 5 on the list is Captain Carter #1, the Marvel Studios animation 1 in 25 variant. All right, what do you got for number 4?
Well, now I definitely got to get my my Batman 52 run
this
back
run.
from Ryan. So at number 4,
That's
we
3,
got
yeah.
3
We should have
Batman
did over
books.
under on Batman books.
Holy. So we got Batman number 28, and I'm so happy this book is getting some love from DC Comics back in 2014. So per deadline regarding the CW's next upcoming series in the fall, Gotham Knights, Phelan Smith is going to be playing Harper Row, as described as a streetwise acrobat and often underestimated. The blue-haired bisexual is a gifted engineer who can fix anything, but what Harper wants most of all is to repair the broken lives of her and her brother, Cullen, the only person she trusts. Harper Row's first appearance, though, is in Batman issue number 7 from the New 52, and that's actually 4 books on this series. However, 4 of this first appearance is, of course, her first appearance as the new Bluebird persona that she takes on. So Batman number 28 from the New 52 tracked 42 sales last week, a 7-day uptrend of 163%, and a high sale of $165 for a CGC 9.8. Also, look out for that rare combo variant for issue number 28 as well.
Yeah, she's a cool character. I liked her.
I liked her. Yeah, I'm happy that she's coming back.
Was she Robin for a second, or no? Was it just
No,
Bluebird?
just Bluebird,
Just
yeah.
Bluebird.
Okay.
And she's been showing up in the backstories of the Joker.
Yeah,
with,
it's real good.
what's her face? Flatline.
Punchline.
Our
Punchline.
boy Gomez, the comic collector, says there's a steampunk variant for this. Now I gotta see it. Now I want to go.
Oh, I have it. Nice.
Oh, see, I got to get that. Shout out to Gomez Comic Collector for pointing that out. Now I got to see that. So, number 4 on the list is Batman number 28 from 2014. Can we get another Batman book on the list? What do we got for number 3?
Well, from Batman to King Conan, this is issue number 3. And as mentioned last week, writer Jason Aaron was recently criticized for giving his highly sexualized supernatural princess in this issue the name Matoaka, which is known to be the actual name of Pocahontas. The true story of Pocahontas is now seen as a very tragic one, centered around slavery and abuse. Aaron apologized, admittedly not knowing the sensitivity over the name's use and noted that the character's name and appearance will be adjusted for the rest of this miniseries and in all digital and collected editions. Aaron also donated all money received for this issue and donated it to the National Indigenous Women's Resource Center. So while this was not recalled, it will be the only copy with the Mataoka name and thereby sent collectors rushing online to obtain a copy. We tracked 32 copies. It sold, and it had a 7-day uptrend of 241% and a high raw sale of $25.
Yeah, I don't think
love
this
those
is.
people that go out and
Yeah,
spec on
I don't think
bullshit.
this is going to have staying power for, you know, it's going to be gone for a while. But if, like, the true story of Pocahontas is not the Disney version that you guys saw, right? Like, I think she was like 14 years old when she was like with that dude, whatever, John Smith, what's his name?
John Smith.
Yeah, she was like 13, 14 years old or something along those lines. But yeah, so this, you know, I'm surprised it's still on this high on the list, to be honest with you. But you know, controversy, you know, brings out the collectors, good or bad. So number 3 on the list, King Conan, number 3 from 2022. What do we got for number 2? Is it another Batman book?
It is not. Number 2 is The Spectacular Spider-Man, number 116. So Deadline is reporting that Catch-22 star Christopher Abbott is set to join Sony Pictures' Marvel movie Kraven the Hunter, starring Aaron Taylor Johnson in the title role. While unconfirmed, sources say Abbott would play the film's main villain, the Foreigner, one of Spider-Man's bigger adversaries in the comics. The Foreigner's first full appearance in this issue began to trend after the cheap copies initially disappeared. We tracked 64 copies sold, 7-day trend of 150%, and high sale of $150 for CGC 9.6.
Yeah, I don't. Is he one of the bigger adversaries? I've been asking, like, all my friends that are big Spider-Man fans are like, really? I mean, I don't even see him in the rogues gallery of Spider-Man, you know, villains. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, but it hasn't been confirmed yet that he's playing the Foreigner. But that doesn't stop other people from doing it. So there you go, man. Shout out to the Pressable Defects in the house. But yeah, when I first found out about this, it was basically somebody saying, I think it was Movie Web or somebody saying that it's probably going to be the Foreigner. Well, we always tell you guys, be careful when you spec on villains. There are a lot of times they're one and done. So need I point out Hydro Man and Molten Man or whatever the hell they were for us? You know.
Oh my God, remember that?
Oh my God, that was nuts.
What about all
Corona?
the Suicide Squad characters at the beginning of the movie?
I still think the Hydro Man and the Molten Mans were great. Those books blew up and then went right back down.
Yeah. Yeah, people will still believe in it, but you know, for those who flipped it in the right time, congrats to you. Those who were long holds on it, oof, man. You know, hey, it's still good Spider-Man stories from back in the day, but be careful on specking villains unless they're like big villains like, you know, Darkseid or Thanos, something along those lines. Even Thanos is dead, but you know what? I think he'll be back. I don't think Thanos is gone. There'll be a variant of Thanos. There's already a variant of Thanos in What If, so you know, I could totally see him coming back again. So you never know if Thanos is a biggie. But number 2 on the list, Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 116 from 1986. Way to dig in them long boxes. So that could only leave one for issue number 1. What could it be?
Oh my God, number 1.
What?
West Coast Avengers, number 46 from Marvel Comics from 1989. So if your 2022 bingo card had a West Coast Avengers issue heating up, then you're doing pretty good right now. However, if you like the Great Lakes Avengers first issue on your list, well, you're a 7. You got a 7. This team, though, is featuring the craziest characters you've ever seen. Doorman, Flartman, Dianosaur, and Big Bertha were a team of Marvel misfits and D-list heroes, though this book is trending specifically due to Mr. Immortal, who was also first appeared in this issue and is speculated to appear in the upcoming Disney Plus series She-Hulk. This speculation stemmed from a leak that a She-Hulk auditioned for a character named Dr. Revive, which mainly is actually Mr. Immortal, while very unconfirmed rumors helped sell this book 60 copies last week with a 7-day uptrend of 214% and a high sale of $365 for a CGC 9.8.
Damn.
No way.
Yeah,
Great Lakes Avengers, man.
So
That is hilarious.
we like to, try to find the source of these sometimes, and sometimes it's a YouTuber, sometimes it's an Instagrammer. This actually comes to comicbook.com. So let's see. I'm pulling up the article right now. Coincidentally, Mr. Immortal was slated to appear in Freeform's New Warriors live action series, but that never happened. Disney CEO Bob Chapek teased a release window for She-Hulk, indicating it will premiere after Moon Knight and Miss Marvel. So basically, this is all coming from comicbook.com, written by a dude named Timothy Adams. So, yeah. Actually, let me see. It even goes even further. So it's the Cosmic Circus, which is even a less reputable site. Recently shared an audition video with the Marvel villain may reveal a She-Hulk scene. So, and then it says, sorry, the video does not exist. So be careful, is what I'm saying, because there apparently was a audition video, but now that audition video cannot be found. And just because you have an audition doesn't mean that it's going to make the final cut. So, but damn. West Coast Avengers number 46. I thought I'd seen everything on this top 10 list, but this really takes the cake.
Is this the first appearance of the Great Lakes Avengers? Because if that is, I got to get this.
You should, being from Detroit. Come on now. Why
Come
not,
on,
man?
I'm serious. I have the first appearance of the JLA Detroit. I got to get the Great Lakes
That
Avengers.
is the most random ever, the JLA Detroit. But to be honest with you, Detroit in a certain era really needed
the first
the
appearance
Justice
of
League.
Yeah. They need a Justice League Chicago right now.
Yeah, there's they're good. New York is pretty clean nowadays. Will you ever see a West Coast Avengers number 46 coming in at number 1? Have you ever seen back in the day? Back in the day, the Daredevil runs that featured Hell's Kitchen. That was like this gritty, grimy place. It's like super. Hell's Kitchen now is
Trendy,
like yuppie.
Hipster,
Yeah, well, most of New York
Yeah,
nowadays,
baby,
everybody's been priced out. You know what I mean? Even the Bronx now is probably expensive. But if you think about Brooklyn, all those places, I guess what's the word? Gentrification. People moved out of Manhattan, and then I don't know why you complain. Hey, people move out there, your real estate values go up if you had something out there. You know what I'm saying? So there you go, man. Well, that's the show in a succinct 45 minutes. Darkside Jedi, any last words?
Thanks for joining us. Awesome list. Thanks again, Justin, for all those books.
What a dick, dude.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go open up that box and send some things into CGC.
You probably got that on the cheap too.
Well, how long ago did you get these?
Oh man, it was like when we first met. It was a lot.
And you
years
still haven't
ago.
opened them.
No, I just
Watch it
because I don't need them. I've already have 2 sets. This is my 3rd set.
Oh, what a dick, dude.
Wow. You should do a whatnot
Hey,
sale.
you know what though? If anyone deserves that, it's Justin, who's sitting there with 20 copies of Star Wars books. So
Yeah.
Oh, you saying karma?
Karma, bro.
fine.
Speaking of, Manimal, any last words?
No, fun list, and happy early St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Hopefully everyone will be out there getting drunk. I know I will be. So everyone be safe. Have a fun St. Patrick's Day, and see you next week.
When is St. Patrick's Day? Thursday?
Thursday.
Yep.
All right. We'll have a show, and I got my green Lord shirt ready for the rocking
Oh,
for
you
the
have a Lord
Shaker
shirt?
show on
Green
Thursday.
one?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
bastard.
Justin, any last words?
Yeah, of course. Check out the latest episode of the Comic Con podcast on all those podcast platforms. We had our friend and friend of the show, as friend also of the Lords, Moonlit Comics, Michelle. She was
Michelle
a
is
guest last
awesome.
week. Yeah.
Fun
So this
show.
month we're doing Women's Month, of course. So we have a few guests lined up. Nobody this week, but we got some people coming up in the next couple of weeks. So again, make sure you check out the Comic Con podcast.
Check out the Comic Con podcast. Follow Moonlit Comics on Instagram. She's one of the females in the comic community that actually reads comics and has some cool comics. So give her a following. I think she has her own YouTube channel now too. Michelle's cool.
Yeah,
she's a really cool chick. And speaking of this month of is Women's Week, a month. I will be on a women's show, so I don't know how that works out, but I will be with the comic book women of Nearing Nirvana tomorrow with the Price is Wrong. So it's going to be me and the gals from the comic book women on Nearing Nirvana's YouTube channel tomorrow, I believe at 6 p.m. Pacific. I figured, hey, it's Women's Month, so I'll go support the females and hopefully they'll be nice to me and won't be too mean to me and. Because they won't even tell me, we're going to have fun. We're going to have this show. I was like, uh-oh. All right. But anyway, there it is. Check it out. Nearing Nirvana. Give them a follow on YouTube. They have their own channel. It's got about 1,000 subs. Give them some more subs. I'll be on there tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'll also shoot the link on my YouTube community page for it. So we're going to, just sometimes when I go on shows, I don't have to do anything and just talk comics and have fun. So, they asked me to be on there. I said, sure, I can do it if it's long as it's not on Tuesday and Thursday or Saturday or Sunday or Friday. So Wednesday it is. So check out Nearing Nerdvana tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. I'll be on there with the women, comic book women, and gonna just talk about some stuff, man. So until then, boys and girls, yeah, we didn't even talk about the Miss Marvel trailer. What'd you guys think?
Oh, I didn't know there was. I didn't see it yet.
We'll have to figure it out once more. I like that they did show off Red Dagger real quick. You guys see him, so yeah, I think that'll be interesting. But again, I think I like how they're taking a different toll on the powers, and that's something that we know because of Mr. Fantastic. So.
Yeah, exactly. And it ties to, because she's going to be in the Marvels, so it totally ties to all the Miss Marvels that there are. So it can kind of see like she's dressed up as Captain Marvel, and then something about a bracelet, and she says something cosmic. So very interesting because I think in the comics she's actually an Inhuman. So. Marvel doesn't say the MCU doesn't say the I word anymore since that TV show. So we'll see how they explain that into it. She's not a human.
Oh shit! Okay, then what I saw was wrong. Then I saw that Anson Mount was recast as
Black Bolt.
The Black Bolt.
That quite possibly
maybe
could
that
happen,
was wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. He's a good actor. I mean, I couldn't tell in Humans because he didn't say anything.
Illuminati, right? Isn't he part of Illuminati?
He's part of the Illuminati, yeah. But he's a great actor, though. But shit show. And thank you, Scott Buck, for really ruining Iron Fist and the Inhumans for us all. But once again, we will see you guys Thursday at 6 p.m. for the Shakers. Tomorrow, I'll be on Comic Nerdvana. I will share the link in the live chat or once the video posts. I'll be on there tomorrow talking comics at 6 p.m. So make sure you go support the females in the comic book community, man. I mean, so many of them are fake and don't really know about comics, but there are a few that do know about comics and read them, and Michelle and some of the comic women are some of them. But I won't say any names because I'm not one to kiss. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow on here. Let me show the graphic again so you guys can know. It's called Nearing Nerdvana. Look them up on YouTube. They got the channel. I'll be on there at 6 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. Going to play The Price is Wrong. So I'm assuming they're going to tell me what the price of comics is and my guess of Mason on what the price is.
Bring your Overstreet guide.
Yeah, right. All right, boys and girls. I will see you tomorrow on Nearing Nirvana. If you can't catch us then, I will see you Thursday on the Comic Book Shakers list, a.k.a. the Ofer list. Until next time, boys and girls, keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
Oh my God.
Hold on and get some, boys. In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's three greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's
shall know that the Lord is
Shake and bake and pull it back.
in this. You shall know that the Lord is in this. You shall know that the Lord is
Go on and get some, boy. Jack, here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
in this. You shall know that the Lord is
What's in the box?